fixing to start this day of travel. There's a little bit of a mist in the air right now, but I wanted to get back to finishing up what I started last night with the rooms. After I got the new room, which was fine, by the way, the owner, I'm guessing he's the owner, who was at the front desk, informed me that what had happened was they had shampooed the carpets. So that's why everything was like up on top of everything and out of the way. And, you know, it makes sense. You got carpets, you're gonna shampoo carpets. So got to the new room and started uploading, and my biggest complaint about this place is that the internet, the Wi-Fi was super slow. And after uploading all night, it was only up to like 13%. But it looks like probably the reason for that was that it stops uploading when my computer automatically darkens. So there was that to consider, because as I was taking care of everything this morning, it did finish uploading in a reasonable, almost reasonable time, and I got it posted this morning, and I was just exhausted last night. I couldn't stay up anymore, but on the way to meet up with Adam for some disc golf and a couch, and I'll give you more hotel critique at the beginning. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ziggy, and I'm stuck in traffic right now while they take care of whatever they're taking care of. Oh, it looks like they're letting us go through. It's already taken care of, so time to crank up. I'm in the lovely little town of Berryville, Virginia right now, and I'll turn this around so you can see what's going on and you know how this town looks while I talk. So anyhow, back to the hotel. Let's see. The second room, the AC was on, so it was nice and cold. The beds were really tall, but that's a trend I've been seeing in a lot of hotels since I've started my trip, is really high beds. But these beds, this one, when I jumped into it, I sunk down into it pretty much. I mean, normally the beds I've been on have been firm to maybe overly hard, but I've still been sleeping okay. And this one last night was really soft, and it kind of engulfs you or hugs you. And I was exhausted, and I fell asleep right away, and didn't wake up until sometime in the morning. I don't know what time, I didn't look, but I slept well and got up, started, well, first I checked to see how my video was uploading, and of course it wasn't quite uploaded yet. So I finished up with the uploading, and let's see, started bringing stuff out to the truck. And I see, that's the thing about looking at yourself in the screen that's just off to the side. I sort of had my little hair off to the side, you know, and you know, whatever. So anyhow, when I came back in, I decided to go through the little breakfast area to see what's up in there. And it had, oh, that looked like a BMW K1600 going that way. Sorry I didn't show it to you. But there was two people on it, in full tour gear, so I guess they're touring the country, and that is what I might be doing later, maybe even on the same bike, who knows. But I still got to rent a few of them, a few different kinds of bikes to see if I can handle the longer rides, you know, because like last time it was a complete disaster because I was in pain the whole time. And the feedback I've gotten back from the Facebook group about long distance riding is that I just tried to do too much at one time. Like any other thing that requires any kind of physical acumen, you have to build yourself up to it. And I didn't do that, and I tried to do everything at once. And one of the guys said, it was akin to like joining the gym, going in and working out for 6 hours straight after doing nothing for years and years, and then complaining that you got sore muscles. So yeah, that's about where it was for me. So I'm going to turn the camera back around and start showing stuff while I talk. Okay. So bottom line about the hotel room, geez, I'm jumping around a lot. The hotel room, bottom line is, yes, I would stay there again. I mean, it had their little hiccup, but so did the Biloxi Hotel when they sent me to a room that hadn't been prepared. This wasn't as nice as the Biloxi Hotel, and the breakfast, I mean, and even also the Commerce, I keep forgetting about Commerce, Georgia. The hotel there was good, and the Commerce, Georgia hotel had a much better breakfast with the biscuits and gravy and the bacon and eggs. And this one, the Super 8 last night, you had your choice of Raisin Bran or Frosted Flakes. There was a toaster and some white bread. And there was coffee, which was not good at all. On the other hand, when I brought my ice chest out to the lobby, like right in front of the front desk is where the ice machine was, and I filled up my ice chest. The guy didn't say a word, and I was expecting any second for him to tell me to stop putting ice in my ice chest. So, got my ice chest full, hit the road. Yes, I would stay there again. It was 63 something after all the taxes and stuff, so that's, I think, the cheapest hotel on this run so far. Until I get to Adam's place, I don't know, I might leave him $1 tip though. Who knows? So, I'm on the highway, US Highway 340 right now because I'm not in a hurry anymore, and I decided I'm not going to be on the interstate. I did that for 20-something years in the big truck. Don't need that anymore. I'll go where, you know, where there's stuff that I haven't seen before and stuff that might be more interesting. I mean, the interstate highways were designed actually for military use. President shucks, I forgot which president, but anyhow, it was designed to get military equipment going all over the United States to where it was needed in the most efficient way possible. So as a result, a lot of the interstate system is kind of boring. And, oh, West Virginia. Okay. So, West Virginia now, and we're going to be in Maryland, and not too much of a stretch here. Going through Frederick, Maryland, and then gonna get into Pennsylvania. And of course, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, there we go. The interstates are boring sometimes. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going up and down hills here. And my, let's see, fuel mileage, when I stopped it was over 33. And I noticed after I hit my first hill after warming up the truck this morning, it was down to 32.8. And now it's still at 32.8. And then after I pick up the trailer, I'm gonna fill up again. Prices be damned. Data is more important, and I'm gonna find out my fuel mileage coast to coast towing a trailer. And I don't even know what kind of trailer it is yet. You'll find out shortly after I find out. Don't know if the sign came up. It was Ripon, R-I-P-P-O-N, Ripon, whatever. Looks like a cornfield. I'm not positive on that, but it looks like a cornfield that has been harvested. Now that's a bus. We're going downhill right now, and it's, I guess, steeper than I thought because we're going really slow. And you can see that the leaves are already starting to change color. I think you can probably also see just how hard it's raining right now. It's, you know, a drizzle, barely more than a mist. Here's the Shenandoah River. In addition to that one motorcycle I saw, I did see a couple more that were also outfitted for touring, and I hope they're going to be okay with this weather. I know when I do it, I plan to be completely solar powered if possible. I imagine there are going to be times when I would get caught in the rain, and sometimes that I would be caught out at night. But for the most part, I would be striving to only be out there when it's dry and the sun's out. And stop early enough to set up camp on those days when I'm camping. Otherwise, get the hotel at a decent time, hopefully. But we'll see. All of that still remains to be seen. And I still haven't made it to the supermarket to get my distilled water for my CPAP, but I did see a Food Lion a while ago. And the other thing that I noticed was, you know, it wasn't surprising to see a Waffle House here in West Virginia. Oh, just missed a sign that said, "Welcome to Virginia."
Virginia.
You can see it there. Got Camo Dave blocking everything because I got Camo Dave on in the background because I don't need to watch Camo Dave. Ooh, who needs to watch Camo Dave? But I'm listening to it over the truck system, somewhat like a podcast. And somebody had actually brought that up on the live stream that I went and co-hosted. What do I listen to while I'm on the road? And lately, that's what I've been doing. I put YouTube onto something that I don't need to watch, and I listen to it like a podcast, like Camo Dave, or on Odyssey, I listen to The Quartering and Ruined Leon and Lauren Chin. Oh, Chuck's already in Maryland.
That's right, yes.
And apparently, it turns the volume back on and starts the video back up when the GPS lets me know about stuff. And I believe this is the Shenandoah River again. Oh, there's a house up there. Looks really modern. Oh, and there's the Maryland side. So, I was exhausted last night as I was editing my video, and I must apologize because I did find a couple of places where I got rid of the background noise, the entire audio track, and I had intended to put music in there, but I forgot to put the music in. So there's a couple of places on the video where it's just video with no sound at all. Sorry. I was exhausted, okay? I'm not used to driving 500 and something miles a day anymore. That used to be routine for me. Plus, your boy getting old, too. And, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Things like that are going to happen, especially since now during this trip, I'm trying to upload something every day. So, mistakes will be made. We've got some pretty serious elevation changes here, don't we, Adam?
Oh yeah, and we got some deer up here.
Let me see if I can zoom in on them.
Yeah, all over the course. Let's see.
Yeah. What you got there, Adam?
We found a what we call a cow, a wild cow.
It's amazing that we're so close to her.
Yeah, just because of this park got so many people, there's probably a herd of like 15 deer, 20 deer in this park.
Okay.
And just because they're so used to people, you know, you can pretty much walk right up to them. I mean, I would never walk right up to it, but they don't care. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
They're everywhere out here.
Yeah, that looks like a young buck there.
Just finished a round of disc golf with my boy Adam, and now we're on the way to his place where I'll be spending the night and picking up the trailer in the morning. But meantime, enjoy this little street. Holding it out the window like that. And my truck says it's 67 degrees, but I don't know what it really is. But colder than I'm used to, that's for sure. And there's my boy Adam right in front of me in his Subaru Forester Sport. And we just finished a really pleasant round of disc golf at Fort Washington State Park. And of course, our scores were not good. I shot a 21 over par, but I mean, you saw the deer. There were also chipmunks and squirrels, all kind of stuff like that. So it was a really excellent place, and I'm hustling here to try to squeeze in. Shame on Adam acting like that. There was a right-hand lane that was going straight ahead, but I didn't know that it disappeared as soon as you crossed the street. That's all right, though. We got it. We got torque in the Eco Monster. again, we made it to Adam's place, and it's a good place as any for me to end the video. So don't forget to subscribe so that you can get ziggy with it.